Hi guys, I'm going to be preparing a series of videos in which we're going to review some of the contents that we have studied so far. This is the first one and it has to do with present tenses. We're going to start with the simple present. Remember that the simple present has to do with the things that we do every single day as a habit. Okay, for example, we sleep every day, we eat every day, we breathe every day, we take a shower, I hope so, every day. And of course, we study English every single day. So when we're talking about these things that are habits or routines, we're talking about simple present. The grammar for the simple present is very easy. Remember that for affirmative sentences, we're going to add s to the verb when we're having he, she, or it as a subject. With the rest, we're not using anything. When it comes to negative, we're going to be using the auxiliaries doesn't and don't. And because we're using the auxiliaries, we're not going to use the s in the verb. We're going to use the verb in base form. In case of interrogative, it's the same thing. We're going to use the auxiliaries do or does at the beginning of the sentence, and the verb goes in base form. Remember, because of the auxiliary, every time that we have an auxiliary, the verb goes in base form. When it comes to present continuous, the thing changes a little bit, okay? Present continuous is to talk about things that we're doing in this moment. For example, what are you doing right now? Well, you're watching a video, you're paying attention to the teacher, you're listening to the teacher. Maybe you're eating, right? But definitely you are not sleeping. I hope. You're not taking a shower. You are not sitting in my classroom, right? In this moment, you're not doing those things. When it comes to the grammar in this case, we're going to be using the verb to be and the verb with ing, okay? For he, she, or it, we're going to use is. And for they, you, and we, we're going to use are. For I, I'm going to use am. In here, we're not using the auxiliaries because remember I told you having the verb to be is like having Iron Man. You don't need the rest of the Avengers, right? We have to use the verb to be, but also we have to add ing to the end of the other verb. Okay? If you're making negative statements, all you have to do is add not to the verb to be. And if it's a question, you move the verb to be to the beginning of the sentence. Okay? We're going to have some examples in here, and also I am going to add some pages in which you can find more practice. Okay? So remember, this is the first video and has to do with simple present and present continuous.